Your crimes will set you free. Two brothers with a thirst for revenge, they now roll their dice. Amongst their ranks a killer and a whisper and a spy, and two lovers reunited far from their once noble homes. They're all running up that ladder. That's how the story goes. All through the night they scrap and fight by boiling and blood spilt. They pull the strings, cut heads off kings in this gang that they built. Flirt with shadows, hustle pound. Oh, what they want is what they get. Once they got their sights set, they never, never quit. It's the rise of the conduit. It's the rise of the conduit.
This is my oyster. I'll be where I wish.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Rise of the Conduit again. Hope you all enjoyed that. We're having a great old time already, and we're going to get started. The gang is about ready to go to a party, but I think there's some errands.
Host a party.
Sorry,
Host a party.
host
Yeah,
a
this
party.
is our
Yeah.
party.
We're the hosts. This
We
is...
can cry if we want to, all right?
Yeah,
True.
We
Who
will.
said-
it's true.
who's crying?
Yeah.
Nobody.
There's no crying.
I
in
can't hear any
crime.
music. Also, by the way,
Really?
maybe it's
Yeah,
because
I
I'm
don't-
crying.
There's no crying in Dustfall.
It's
I'm
it's-
crying.
Yeah, nobody cries in Dustfall. Nobody cries in Dustfall.
yeah,
would
for
do
some
that?
reason it is not
Not
coming
me.
through Discord, but it should be
Oh,
on
I
the
hear it.
stream.
I hear it
okay,
now.
you hear it? Okay, good.
Oh,
good.
yep, I hear it.
Okay. Just making sure. I believe some people have some things that they would like to do before the party. What would everyone like to do before the party? You've done most of your preps, but just want to make sure you're all set.
I need to go get a date for the party and invite the Ravagers, which coincides with the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be...
I'm gonna go invite them officially and get her as my date.
Okay. Thrill, you think you're the right man for the job?
Who else would go?
No, that's fine. I'm just
you-
asking questions,
You're
really.
trying to. Is this some kind of abuse? Is this like manipulation?
You track down Mara at her bar. Sees you, is like, well, you have any more political commentary for me?
Oh, I forgot last time I was here. I did bad. He forgot. I forgot that I said that last time. No, not exactly. Something much more fun.
Oh, good. I would hate for you to bore me.
I twitch. Well, I was hoping perhaps you and all of the Ravagers would come by to a party we're hosting. Where is the party at again?
Our venue.
Our venue.
Your venue,
At our venue.
which I believe is still nameless.
I don't need to
you guys
say
can come
where.
up with a name for it if you want.
Yeah, I
but-
don't. We don't. I don't know if we have a name, but
No.
The gallows pole.
a little
What? Gallows pole?
It's a fancy venue, though.
Oh, all right.
not
Sorry.
fancy enough.
The White Rose. No, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's fine.
Our venue. That's what he'll say. You know.
Oh, party.
know.
I'm always down for a party.
Perfect. Then you'll go with me.
Yeah, sure.
Why'd she say it like that?
She looks. I'll get the boys.
You promise you'll play nice.
Oh, is there something happening at this party that I should know about, my dear?
No, I just know you get a little rowdy. And the last time, well, our two groups were together, you did beat Falka within an inch of her life.
Water
And that would make...
under the bridge.
You promise?
Oh, of course. I promise.
I'm sure you'll be more than entertained by me that you won't need to mess with her.
Just make sure Falka feels the same way. She's good with those knives.
She knows better.
But, I'd take a shotgun over a knife any day, just in case she does try to start something.
Of course. I would expect nothing else.
Great. Well, I'll see you there then.
Oh, you don't want me to pick you up? Not a fan of the gentlemanly thing.
Oh, is this a date?
I did ask you to go with me.
Oh, I just thought, like you asked someone to hold a bag of groceries.
Jeez.
Thrill.
You know what?
You've never taken me on a date before.
Ouch. Okay, let it roll off. Let it roll off. You're fine. Fine. Well, I assumed that you never wanted to. So that's why I'm asking.
Oh, well, I'm down for whatever. It would occasionally be good to see you outside the bedroom or the closet or...
Yes, we don't need to name all the places.
Sure, a date. A proper date.
Perfect.
Does that mean I should leave the guns at home?
Oh no, I much prefer you with the guns.
Splendid. I'll see you
Perfect.
here.
See you then.
Or at home.
Yes. And he'll give her the actual date and time, whatever.
Yeah. She'll
Is
give
she
you...
allowed to have guns at our party?
Probably.
Too late.
Weapons are allowed.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
are
what I
they?
thought.
Wow.
Probably. She'll give you a nice smack on the ass as you leave and send you on your way.
He always does that. I hate it.
Anyone
yeah,
else
that's it.
doing prep for the party now that Thrill has a date?
I have my my goons, right?
Brick, mortar, and cobblestone.
Brick, mortar, and cobblestone. Those are great names.
No, that's the dregs.
Yeah, the dregs. Yeah, that's...
No, she's talking about her the muscle she got at the fighting
oh,
pits.
yes. You have your fighting pit
Oh.
muscle also. Yes.
Okay, but wait, is brick, mortar, and cobblestone also gonna be? At
They will
the-
be there, yes.
Okay. Okay.
I'm so happy. Those were just off the cuff.
That's really good. That's really good.
Okay. With that, I guess we can go to our social... What?
Wait, I kind of want help with an outfit that makes me look a little not like me.
Oh,
Possibly.
Outfit.
Oh, you want to be incognito.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
So you are going to go to Monty's place and get new clothes?
Yeah, Velvet, can you take me by
Yes.
Monty's? Can you take me by
course.
Monty's for some? Just make me look a little less like me. Maybe?
Now, do you want to just dress a little differently, or do you want me to actually make you look not like you?
I'm gonna leave it up to you.
Oh yeah, there's those wanted posters of you all over the place.
Yeah, let's not talk about that too much.
So I do have disguise kit. We could use that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
we can get you different clothes too. That would help.
I'll trust you with this, Velvet. I need a bit of help, so
Okay, we'll go shopping.
okay.
And then I will show you how to do your makeup differently so you don't look like you.
Man, I really hate. I always poke myself in the face with that stuff. All right, that sounds good.
I mean,
Let's go.
I can just do your makeup for you if you don't mind.
To be appreciated. Thank
Okay.
you. All right.
Oh, I love doing this. This is so much fun.
I'm glad for one of us. It is. This guy.
So you go, you try on some outfits, say hi to the hubby,
Oh, for sure.
get some TLC, have Enid, try on a bunch, get a few things.
Oh yeah, I totally make her play dress up, and I'm like, no, not this one. Try a different one. No, try a different one.
How many more are there? We've
Oh,
done
just a
so
couple more.
many.
Come on, be a good sport.
I feel my arms are numb. Let's keep. Okay.
By the
and then when
end,
they-
what does the final dress look like?
It's gonna be a pantsuit, actually.
Oh,
Like a little
okay.
pantsuit. And yeah, just a little styled up. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Velvet's gonna do her hair and her makeup different so that she looks as little like Enid as she possibly can.
Okay. And we will now. Anyone have anything else they'd like to do pre-party?
I'd like to invite Mari.
Oh.
Oh, this is a party, huh?
This is
Okay.
that kind of party.
Somebody's gonna get fucking.
Fuck.
Frank was not prepared for
I was
this.
not expecting this. What?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
You think I would have a party and not invite Mari?
Let's fucking
Hold
go.
on. I actually need to think.
Oh.
Would she
Oh.
decline?
She might be busy.
Oh, I don't think I've ever gotten Frank this.
While Frank's figuring that out, I think Velvet would also take Zeal shopping and insist that he needs nice clothes.
Oh,
Probably Warden and Thrill as well. Just
Oh,
to be
Warden
like,
is
she takes
impeccable.
everybody shopping.
I know. what
after
I'm
you
doing.
got done with Enid, would I see Enid? I imagine in your your new outfit.
Yeah.
And I say, that looks great. I found this when I was out last night on the street, and he brings out some like street clothes that he found when he was walking around last night. You know,
Let me see him.
I just here. I mean, I just didn't. You don't have to
No,
wear
no.
what other people want
No,
you
let
to
me see
wear.
him. Hand him over right now. Let me see him.
Yeah.
No.
Here you
I
go.
let her pick which clothes to wear.
What do they look
Yeah,
like? What do they look like? Seal.
So there is a tattered jacket. It's got like a patch on it and like holes like kind of in the back, like it's a little shredded up in the back, like maybe someone was
Color is
attacked
it?
while wearing it.
Velvet is
Uh,
disgusted.
Color is it?
She's upset.
There is there's like a shirt. There's like a couple like odds and ends like in there of things that he found.
I love
Well,
that.
you know what? I'll take the jacket with me. It's more me. Anyway, thanks, Seal. It goes with the outfit, right, Velvet?
Should I roll fortune to see if she's gonna be honest or not?
Geez,
She's
you
going
want
to
a
look at the
fortune roll?
jacket and be like, well, I mean, the point was to not look like you normally look.
Oh.
So maybe not the best choice in fashion for today, for being out. It's a nice jacket though. You could wear it another day.
Oh, I'll save it for later, Seal.
Isn't it a disguise? Is that not the point?
It's a disguise. You're right.
I'm not
It
trying
doesn't
to be
have to be for
rude.
today. I just thought you might like it.
Is there
Aw, that's
anything?
So sweet.
Is there like a little kerchief or anything else? It's just like a tiny little piece or any odds and ends? What's that?
Yeah, you know what? Sure. Yeah, there'd be like there's a little handkerchief. It's got a little checkered pattern
She,
on it.
okay, she's gonna turn to you and go. "Shh." She's gonna shove the kerchief in her little jacket pocket.
Oh,
just
that's
that,
not
just
going
that.
to. That's not going to hurt anything. You can wear that.
Warden,
Thanks, Velvet.
we're going to
Yes.
play out your scene with Mari because
Oh, are we?
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
I think it depends on a lot actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. There's stuff happening. You go to her place at the Vale, and she is not expecting you. She looks kind of lost in thought as you come up, but then quickly composes herself and smiles at you.
You look like you were a million miles away, love.
Oh, sometimes I do that, my dear. So many things in progress, but I always have time for you.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Look, I don't mean to interrupt your night. I know we didn't have a date plan, but I figured I'd come extend an invitation personally to you, since I did unfortunately miss your party a few months back. The
Oh.
Conduit themselves is hosting a party in Charhollow in a few days, and I wanted to personally invite you. As my date, of course.
Oh, charming, Victor. What's the occasion?
Just want to get some of the other groups in Charhollow, gangs, if you will, under one roof and try to pitch a sort of alliance, if you will. Last thing I need right now is a war on two fronts, so if I can get everyone under the same banner, so to speak, it would put a lot at ease in the current situation.
Gee, I mean, I always want to spend time with you, but you're not asking me to work again, are you, Victor?
No, of course, you would be my personal date. No work required.
All right, but if it starts getting political, I might have to duck out early. You know, that kind of thing is just not really my cup of tea.
If it starts getting political, you have my utmost permission to duck out the back door.
All right, I'll be there. I promise.
Looking forward to it.
Now, take care of yourself, dear.
Always do.
All right. Party is set.
That was a lot less painless than I thought.
Oh, no.
Not really sure why we needed to play that out, but okay.
I don't.
I can't say anything. So you guys are going to the venue to be named.
Just call it the venue. You know, we're like
venue.
You never
we're
asked
cool-
us
we're
to
cool like
name
that.
it. You never asked us to name it.
You guys
didn't
get a lot of dice for this. So there's the courtesans, the
Yep.
goons, I'm
The
forgetting-
booze.
the booze,
The booze.
The drugs,
the
baby.
bonus, The bonus to being at the venue.
Yes, the bonus to being at the venue, though I think that is handled mechanically.
Oh wait, no, that's consort and sway. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I was just.
But I
looking.
thought there was something.
This is a social plan, correct?
It is
Yes.
social.
So we have personal clothier.
Yes.
Plus one dice
Oh,
engagement
yeah.
roll for
So-
social plans.
Let's
Five.
fucking
That's the highest engagement roll I've ever seen.
That's because we're bad bitches.
I'm thinking. I think I need to take one because the family does not like you very much.
That is fair.
The family can eat shit.
Are you sure? Okay. Yep. That's.
Wha-
Yep.
What? What?
Okay.
There's no family members here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, even with all those dice.
Risky starting position?
How is a what's a
funny.
fail?
What the fuck?
Fail is desperate.
All L's.
Wow.
You guys get
Good
the
lord.
venue all together.
Oh, I don't like this. Oh.
You get the booze in place. You get the girls in place.
We have a venue map, don't we?
Oh, we do. Yes.
We do.
Let's go to our-
Oh, I
let's go
never
to our
edited
venue.
that. Shit. It still has
That's
goats in it.
That's part of the party.
Yeah.
What do you
Those
mean?
are the
Absolutely.
ladies that
That's
Velvet.
part of the
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm
I cannot remember
gonna
the
lay
name
down
of
now.
this
I'm
place.
malfunctioning. Good night.
These are the girls.
The girlies.
Oh
Girlies.
my god.
The girly goats. The goat girlies.
Was it Charhollow Party House?
Probably.
I believe that's yeah.
Hang
That's
on.
what we call it. Official name.
Party house.
Party house. But we spell house like H-A-U-S.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, we're a little bougie, you know.
We're a little
no.
German.
A little German.
Little German action.
It is the party house, yeah.
Party house.
Welcome into the party house.
Oh my god. That's the next Blades. The next Blades crew is gonna all have German accents.
Yes.
The lightest timeline.
Great idea.
Well,
House V.
House V, baby.
Oh,
I like
could
that,
you,
Minky.
Could you mute the? Oh, I got it.
I got it.
Oh, but this is some good music.
Yeah, we
That
are
was
gonna
some
switch to your Stay True, which everyone's favorite.
Let's take a look at these goats.
Oh my god.
Yo, the girlies are here.
No, not
Let me see my girlies. Let me see my
I'm
girlies.
so mad. We still have all the people. Bazo is in here still.
Basil dead.
Get that dead
That,
bitch out.
that motherfucker
him,
dead.
please.
Yeah, that
I'm
guy
getting rid-
dead.
getting rid of
Lexa
him.
also
it's not a party
here.
without the goat.
We don't need Chell here. We don't need.
But yeah, you can keep the goats.
Yeah,
Subtle
I think
reminder
so.
to self.
The Hive
edit
are
this-
still here.
Edit,
I think they
edit
add
this
something.
map.
No, they need to go.
So risky starting position. You were anticipating the family, which is a few members, actually, and I'm gonna switch screens while I add NPCs to this map, because there are gonna be a few.
I
But
just
you-
removed the named ones and the ones that were for the Hive.
The family show up with more people than you seem to remember them having left over. They show up. And give me a second. The two that you remember are Lev and Raven, who crawled away very badly injured last time around from the battle on the bridge, and they show up with 10 other people who
That's
look
normal.
heavy. The Ravagers, likewise, show up with their whole gang and also an extra gang of what seem to be muscle. And they are also
Mara.
heavily armed.
Mara.
And tensions are high. Raven, especially, is like almost vein popping out of her head. Like fuming, fists clenched, barely keeping it together. And she shows up at the front door and says, I received an invitation from Warden for a get-together.
To the bouncers?
To whomever, who would you have at the door?
We would have the dregs at the door,
Probably the dregs, yeah.
Like, yeah, that's right.
I love them.
Is he here now? Yeah, he's inside. Why don't you go inside? Fine. And she kind of shoulder checks him as she brings her entourage into the party and says, which one of you motherfuckers is Warden?
Why is she mad?
That would be I.
So, what are we doing here?
And you must be... Would I know that, like, this person? Or would the cipher just go to the leader of the family?
You would recognize them from the fight on the bridge, and you would know that this is Raven.
Got it. Raven. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh. Well, you killed most of my friends, and then you invite me to a party, so you can see my confusion.
Yes, I understand there is quite a bit of bad blood between our groups, and look, I'm not going to say that what we did was right, because at the end of the day, bloodshed in the streets of Charhollow is not what I wanted. However, you'll have to remind me of Russell, there we go, sorry. Russell did threaten innocent civilians, and I could not stand for it. And not to mention that the person before Russell came into our turf and shook down our tavern. So tensions were already high before our little get-together by the bridge.
I think you are consorting with Raven to try to calm her down.
And I believe we get one
You get a plus
extra die.
Because we're on our venue, in our venue, right?
Yes, correct.
Go ahead when you're ready. She takes a breath. Well, I suppose Marlowe and Brill were a little out of pocket with the threats. And I suppose I'm willing to hear you out on whatever this is about.
And Raven, that is all I've wanted. That's all I want. And please, for the night, our venue is your venue. We have plenty of alcohol. We have plenty of other party favors that you may abide in, whether of the flesh or of the chemical.
Free
Take
of
your
charge, of course.
Of course, like I said, our venue is your venue for the night. All I ask is we try to keep our weapons stowed at all times. This is not a night for bloodshed. This is a night for camaraderie and bringing Charhollow as one.
She'll nod and say, as long as you don't mind if I hold on to mine. Weapons.
No, I did not have you frisked at the door. You are welcome to hang on to your weapons. I just asked them to be stowed at all times. Unless some sort of violence does break out, then you are free to defend yourself.
Wonderful. I'll be at the bar.
Glad to hear it. And please let your other family members know that the invitation extends to them as well.
Oh, I suppose I should clarify that the family is dead, but we are still here. You can call us the Eternals now.
The Eternals. I like the name. Then the Eternals are welcome here at House V. I don't know.
Hey, the House V works. House V works.
House
Yeah.
V.
House V.
V for
And
velvet.
the gang starts mingling, getting drinks, drugs, partaking in the women's
Or men's.
And the goats?
and or men's.
Oh, I brought a variety.
Yes. They
I participate in
sample
the
the
goats,
goods
yeah.
of all different sorts and start to party. And Mara shows up, shotgun slung over her shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like, she would come with you, Thrill, so you'd pick her
Yeah,
up.
because I went to go pick her up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's a
she'd be
proper
like,
date.
Well, that was something. What'd you do to them?
Oh, did they just fucking walk out? Is that what she's asking?
Yeah,
Well,
was she talking to
she's
Thrill or me?
She's
Yeah.
Mara's talking to Thrill, basically seeing
Oh.
this altercation. Not really altercation, but seeing this
Okay. I
conversation
see.
take
We've
place.
just come in.
And it's last
hmm.
Thrill like, what was that about?
It's none of my business. I don't know. Do you know her? Isn't
No,
she from the family or something?
I don't know.
Thrill has
not-
never met her, so
Oh,
Thrill
Thrill wasn't
wasn't there.
around. That we got Thrill after because we were all
Yes.
messed up.
yeah, Thrill doesn't know who that is. I have no clue who that is. Do you?
No, maybe I might have knocked over one of her stash houses at some point.
Huh. He kind of eyeballs this woman like a. Well, if she gives you any trouble, let me know. He
Oh, I
kind of
can
follows
Take
her.
care of myself, hon.
Of course.
Hun.
Why she's pet naming me? That's interesting. She's so sweet. Either way, you shouldn't have to. It's proper. Let me go take you to Warden so he can give you that welcome he's known for.
Like saying, "Alrighty then," and she walks over, shotgun on the shoulder, in a
Kind of hot.
in a long formal dress made of blues and reds.
Ooh. Interesting. I'm wearing all red suit.
Well,
that's
she said,
who I am.
"Boss, nice to see you again."
Mara, it's always nice to see you. I hope you've been taking good care of my young Thrill here.
Oh, in the best way possible.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
He's a rambunctious one.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
Thank you
quite
for
slippery.
Velvet
sending
is
him
just
over to me.
laughing.
What was that, Frank? Sorry?
Thank you for sending him over to me. He's provided quite a lot of home entertainment.
Well, I'm glad our little
Little.
disagreement was able to be, well, agreed upon in the end.
Yeah, no problem. You've been all right.
And so have you. You have kept your word after our event at the bar, even though it has closed down.
Yeah,
I bear
should
you no
really-
ill will.
You should really fix that. Be good for business.
I agree, but as you can see, we have moved up a little bit. We have purchased this venue, but it is on the docket to get the bar back up and running eventually.
So, I suppose I'm supposed to not start any shit while this is all going down.
I would prefer that. Like I told the Eternals over there at the bar, we did not disarm you. You are welcome to hang on to your weapons for the entire night. I would feel more comfortable if everyone was armed, but
Oh,
just tried to
wonderful.
keep them stowed as much as possible. And if something does break out, which I would rather see it not break out, you are welcome to defend yourself. But if someone does give you trouble, we do have various guards and muscle around. Feel free to contact them and they will take care of it. This is a night of celebration and camaraderie, after all.
Oh, sure. I'm happy to put it away. And she will, like, pull up her dress. And you see as she does this, she's got all sorts of, like, holsters and straps with, like, knives and guns. And she,
Love her.
like, puts the shotgun into a holster that's just, like, on her leg. And it's like, yeah, put away now. Hopefully I won't need that for a while.
And please help yourself to any of the entertainment tonight, whether it be of the flesh or of the drug or of the alcohol. Everything here is the best we could source.
Great.
Probably almost the best in Duskwall, if I'm being honest.
In that case, I better get back to my date.
Perfect. Thank you, Warden. And
Thank you,
will.
Thrill. Have a good night, you all.
Have fun, kids.
Have fun, kids. I'm gonna go get her drunk real quick.
Really quick, Frank. Am I able to use a flashback to inform my girls or my variety of
Your
courtesans, my peeps, my courtesans to take special note of things that are talked about this evening to report back to me later?
That is fairly easy to do. I don't think that would cost you any stress.
No? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
That's an easy one. Can I have you roll
Sure.
command to see how well they do this?
Command. Okay.
Because you were essentially giving them instruction.
Oh, I only have one pip in command.
It's okay.
Since it's a social engagement, could I argue for consort or slay? Because it's social in nature?
You could. It'll just be less effective, I would say.
Oh, okay. I'm
It's
gonna push
fine.
myself.
You can.
One would argue.
No. Listen,
One would
we
argue.
we're doing this on our turf. It's a social thing. I'm just gonna push myself. That's fine. Whatever. Fuck. All right.
Aw.
Pointless.
All good. Not pointless. Just, might not be as effective.
Not
as
going to be
otherwise
good.
would be. Yeah, the various peoples, they listen a bit, but they're a little maybe too enthusiastic in their duties, and they don't pick up on as much chatter as they otherwise would have. Oh my god. Sorry, I just read chat.
The real spies are the goats.
Now ask the goats.
The goats have heard a lot.
Sure.
Is anyone going about with any specific goal at this party?
Oh, I'm doing the same thing I instructed my courtesans to do. I'm listening, I'm schmoozing, I'm slinking around.
Anyone in
Although-
particular or just in general?
So it's just the Ravagers and the Eternals?
We didn't.
Did we
like,
invite anyone
we
else?
Yeah, did we like open invite this or just like closed invite?
Mm-mm, this is
You
for
guys tell
Charhollow.
me. I think it's just for the Charhollow gangs, though. Yes.
Correct. Yes,
So-
that was the
Just
point.
them.
There wasn't any.
Yeah,
there
no
weren't any
Krakens
other.
showing up.
There weren't
They're not
any.
from Charhollow.
They're not from Charhollow. We didn't invite anybody else, right? It was just those two groups that we were dealing with.
Unless
right?
anybody else invited any other dates.
Or anyone shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah, or they just show up, right? I guess we
Like-
don't have
Yes,
to invite
Mari
Yeah.
does show up, and she is there. She is mingling while you were handling business. She doesn't really want to be bothered with that. But apart from the extra muscle that those two gangs brought, no one that's not supposed to be here has shown up.
Zeal would be mingling with people, and he'd be kind of acting in a host capacity, making sure people have drinks and stuff. But he'd be mostly trying to befriend people. You know, encourage people to drink, encourage people to
Oh,
have fun,
nice.
and as I'm sure everyone is to some extent, he's keeping his ears open for rumors and sort of encouraging that kind of thing with drink and talk. So that's
So I'll
his
give you
general
guys an option mechanically. You can either do individual consorts, because it seems like everyone is really consorting at this party, unless you guys tell me that someone has a different goal. Or you can do a group consort with anyone leading who wants to, but up to you all.
We can do a group consort. This is a party after all.
Yeah. All right.
Do we all get the extra die from it?
Ooh. how
We
did
should.
I do that?
Now I have an ability that allows me to not take as much stress from group rolls.
oh yeah.
Ooh.
That's good.
Does that mean
That's a good
I should
ability.
be the one that makes the group roll, even though I'm not good at consort,
It's
or does it mean
the-
someone else should?
The group role leader is the one who gets the stress.
Yeah, so yeah,
Right?
you could lead it and it would be
Lead the
fine,
roll?
even though
Okay,
you
yeah,
don't
because
know
I
that consort.
have expertise. Choose one of your action ratings when you lead a group action using that action.
But
you can
actually,
throw
it's a good
me
point. I
stress.
think you should get an extra die for consort,
Yeah.
but I can't actually add it in a group roll mechanically, I don't think.
So what if
for-
we roll these and then a d6 for everybody in the party in chat? Would that work?
Yeah, I think so.
Just out of curiosity, do you have to choose an action rating when you take that skill, or can you change it? Like, choose one of your action ratings. If you choose, like, Prowl, is that only applied to Prowl forever, or is that forever you get to
expertise.
lead those with only taking one stress?
Oh,
question.
I see. I have to choose one, and that's the only. I see. I didn't realize that. Oh,
That is different.
let me think on that then. Yeah, let me think about that and not waste that on the first group roll that
Okay.
comes
And
up.
an action rating, is that is that Hunt, Study, Survey, or Tinker,
Yes.
or is that Insight, Prowess, or Resolve?
That's the former
Got it.
action ratings.
So you're an expert in one of those. Got it.
Okay, got it.
So I'm assuming, I don't know who wants to lead the group roll, but again, I think everyone could just roll an extra d6 individually. I don't know if anyone has d6 on their desks, but that's probably
I have
actually the
D6s.
easiest way to
Do?
do it.
I have tons of d6s literally.
Say,
right
we
here.
just had some dice.
We just had some out.
In my dice
Got a little
bag.
dice
I've
bag
got-
right here.
All right.
Hang
Got
on.
loads
So
of dice
Warden,
right
you
here.
can roll this, and then everyone roll another d6, and then we'll see how many failures are included in the extra d6.
Got it.
Ooh,
I've got
hell
my
yeah.
danger
got a
gal
6.
dice
Hell yeah,
Oh,
the danger
hell yeah.
dice.
Roll.
Nice.
with
I got a
content
6.
written by. Magitek.
All right.
We
so
got a
Warden-
lot of 6s there.
Yeah,
Yep,
so
I gotta-
Thrill, you had disadvantage. So actually, no, you would just have it would just be a regular roll. So it would be instead of disadvantage, it should just be 1.
Ow.
So just roll your 1 and see what it is.
It's a 6.
Okay.
Hell
and
yeah.
Then,
Oh, I got
Warden,
boxcars.
just roll yours again.
Yep, it's a 4.
So so 0 stress.
Wait,
And
is
you
2
succeed.
6s critical?
You can't crit on group
Can't
rolls.
crit on
Oh,
group
right.
rolls.
Oh,
But
I
you
got
guys
2 sixes, so-
succeed. So let's see. What gossip would you learn? You would learn that, like Mara suspected, she has been robbing the Eternals quite a bit, her and her crew. Not just once, but many times over the months and years. Back when
Yeah?
they were the family and since then.
Uh-oh.
And you would know that until this invitation went out, you would hear that the Eternals were probably planning to go to war with you guys. That they were gearing up. They had stashed a bunch of
shit.
weapons, were making contact, and were planning on striking back at you with a lot of aggression.
Okay. Well,
Let's see, what else
we
would
are.
you learn? Oh, and you would also learn that a few people think that you guys are Lord Strangford's puppets.
Ooh.
hate that. Not when he fucking
Oh.
dies.
Who would be saying that?
Yeah,
in
who-
particular?
Who
Like,
the
who's-
fuck
who's-
thinks that?
Who specifically name and what do they look like?
It's just a rumor that's going around. Someone heard that they're cozying up to, that rich asshole and his labor exploiting rich person ways.
Awesome, cool.
Interesting. Okay.
And then yes,
Bijan visibly upset.
you guys getting everyone
Who?
to have
Who
a
said
wa-
that? Show me. Point them out.
show me who they are.
out.
I
Show-
just want to
show me
talk,
who
I
did it.
promise.
I'm not gonna shoot.
Hold me back, Warden. Hold me back, Warden.
And yes,
Back
everyone
window.
is having a great time together. They seem to have forgotten, at least temporarily, their aggressions as they are indulging.
Drugs do have that effect on people.
Cool.
Before I say what my idea is of what to specifically do outside of this, did Warden let anybody in on his grand scheme for this party at all?
Yeah.
He mentioned it before that the idea was
Okay.
to make peace and divide up Charhollow into 3, basically.
But all under like one banner, essentially.
So I'm gonna say, and I'll also say Warden was made aware of this as well at the very bare minimum, is that Velvet has her diplomat hat on today. And she is going to make it a point specifically to talk to Raven first.
Okay.
Or
Also,
her lieutenant, or whoever she can get to without too much fuss.
who amongst you has a vice that is either related to drinking or pleasure?
I
Does
do.
Stupor count? 'Cause I
Yeah.
have-
Yeah, was the
Pleasure.
stupor count? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm technically luxury,
No, it's
but
different.
it usually does end in pleasure.
So,
Yeah.
you guys are very tempted and probably would indulge at some point. I just would like you, if you want to avoid indulging, to state a business to make a resistance roll, as you are in an environment of very high temptation. But otherwise, you can give in to your various vices while you are essentially in the biggest vice den you've ever been in, one of your own
Damn it.
creation.
Actually, would
but
that
that's up to
count for
you.
Velvet? Would that count for Velvet? Because her stupor.
No, her super
vice is
different.
not-
That's why I said
yeah.
very specifically the things that are here.
Okay, never mind.
But
then
we
I'm
need
good.
to roll a resist
If
roll.
you want, or you can indulge in
I
whatever
can't-
you're
I
doing.
If
can't.
we don't resist,
can't.
then what?
I'll-
Are we intoxicated?
In your case, you would be intoxicated. In Thrill's case, it would be something very different.
I would overindulge, would I not? Would I not? I only have one stress.
Oh, no. I'm not actually making you mechanically do the roll. It
Oh.
will just have an impact on the narrative.
Oh, then I'm not giving in.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get drunk. I'm trying to keep my wits about me. So he is drinking though. So
Okay.
this roll's fine with me.
Good.
Also, I want to know.
I'm not resisting.
Oh,
None of
Are
the
you guys just rolling
conduits
this?
gonna get drunk. We gotta get some.
Velvet's not.
Well,
you
she's
guys,
she's
you guys
diplomat
who
mode.
don't have the vice of stupor can drink, and it won't affect you. But for the people who are succumb to this kind of thing,
I just don't want to get messed up at the beginning of the night. I'm not. It's not that I'm
More
not
fun
down
though.
Somebody's
to
gotta
go.
get fucked up.
It's a party. You're supposed to get fucked up.
I also
Somebody's
really
gotta get
more than-
fucked up.
fucked up. I really want to know how Falka's reacting to all of this.
Yeah, I think she is. You know what? She probably would be enjoying herself. Like,
Good.
this is kind of like.
Even with Mara around?
That's true. Actually,
I was
that
gonna
does
say,
kinda
don't
make
worry,
sense.
she's
I
not
was
around.
letting that sit for a bit, but
That's
you would
that's actually a good
absolutely
point.
see her here.
That
First though, let
bitch.
me. I will jump to you in a sec, Tracy.
No,
Could
yeah,
I
go ahead and do
have
your rolls.
Thrill and then Zeal? You said you're not resisting, right?
I'm also not resisting.
Oh, neither of you are resisting. Okay,
No.
wonderful. We will go
If-
to Falka then. Do you do?
Oh no,
or-
I'm resisting. Is
Oh, you're
resisting? I'm
resisting?
not trying to. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
not
you're
trying
trying
to.
to
Yeah,
avoid-
Zeal is trying to resist. not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it prowess? Mental. Yeah, I think it. Or is it insight? Am I crazy? Forgetting how this works. Always trust the
I don't
GM to
know.
know what they're doing. Hang on. I just need to check the playbook because I can never remember what the abilities do. Okay. And your vice is... Yeah, okay. Okay. Go ahead, my friend. Bijan.
Did you
Bijan.
roll?
I'm
Wait, what
sorry,
happened?
What?
I didn't roll. I'm sorry. Here we go.
I'm.
All right, well, 0 stress. So it's actually
Sorry,
okay
I
for you.
was messaging Chris something.
Falka, you see Mara. What do you feel upon seeing this person that beat you within an inch of your life about 2 months ago? And
Not
she
great.
Is smiling and hanging on Thrill's arm,
Yeah.
and eventually you see them giggling, and they disappear off to a side room.
Does Falka know? Did Falka know that they were a thing? I don't think
No, this is the
did.
first time you have seen this.
she. Interesting. I'm gonna ask Warden about that.
Okay.
Hey, boss.
Yes, Falka dear, how are you?
How long have the two of those been a thing? And he points over to.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah. What? How did that happen? What's the deal?
Let's see. I found out relatively recently, but from my understanding, after she, let's not beat her on the bush, after she fucked you up, he decided to go see her and end the war with his cock.
I see. So really, I should be thanking him as he's, saving us all.
My dick does do that.
I fucking cannot.
Who's clipping it?
Look, I'm...
Sorry.
While it doesn't exactly bode well with me, it also doesn't really bother me. It will have its uses in the future. hence why they're all here tonight. So while it might be uncomfortable for you, it is uncomfortable for me.
So we just have to kind of accept this.
I think it's just one of those things in life that you just have to accept.
I see.
Look, I'm not saying that you can't challenge her to a friendly brawl if you're interested, as long as it's friendly and agreed upon, but he might get a little upset if you smash that pretty little face of hers.
It is a pretty little face, isn't it? Just waiting to be crushed. Well, that's fine. I'll have to, we'll have to just make do for the evening. Falka smiles, a creepish smile. And slinks away. Yes, that she'll walk away. She'll walk away.
Are you planning something, Falka?
Yeah.
You should do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
You should do whatever you want, Falka. You should do it.
Are we canon saying that the goats are there?
I think the goats should fucking be there.
You guys tell me if the goats are
I
there.
kind of want the goats to be there.
That is where Enid's mainly hanging out.
My God, Enid's the girl who goes to the dog. Yes.
She's
feel
the goat girl.
She's a goat girl. I feel like it's the one thing Velvet wanted to change about the venue and just hasn't had time because we've all been so busy. And every time she sees it, she's just like,
I hate that this game's.
It's my favorite part of what you did.
I fucking hate it. It came with the venue. I did not put it in. Absolutely not. I hate it.
What are you planning, Falka?
I
Go for it. I'm excited.
I just kind of, well, I have to figure out.
You need time. You can think about it.
I'm trying to devise a plan of how I want to do this.
Okay.
Yes.
Chime in whenever you have an idea. Enid, are you really just hanging out with the goats during this party?
She's rehearsing what she's gonna say to people, but to the goats. So,
What do you think about hey, what do you think about Warden against ghosties? You know, you got these contractors for that, or okay, maybe not that. You into the whole ghosty scene? You give me something. Franklin, I think we gotta work on this. Okay. I'll keep working on it. All right. All right. I hear your point. Okay.
Mari would come up to you eventually, Enid, while you were staring and talking at ghosts. Just kind of slink her way over and say, Enid?
Yes, hello. I was just taking a breather. Yeah? Hello?
Is this the company you keep, Enid?
No, I told Velvet even, like, you should get rid of the goats, and Velvet, I was just escorting the goats maybe to a different location.
Have you and Edin talked recently?
We're not very chatty, or if we are, it doesn't tend to go well. Why?
I think you two need to have a conversation about your priorities in life.
I think it's better when we have space, because, things don't tend to go well when we're in the same room.
He smiles. And she leans down and she gives you a kiss straight on the lips and says, You're asking me some very interesting things, Enid. I would be careful if I were you.
What am I asking you? Wait, what is other me asking you exactly?
Well, a few days ago, you asked me if I would kill your boss. Not a request I get very often.
I wouldn't do that. I got to. There's the boss. Why does she want to kill the boss?
She smiles. I don't know, Enid. Do you think I know you better than you know you?
What are you planning with the boss?
Oh, me and Victor are going to have a wonderful long life together.
Like, you retire somewhere in Duskfall, or?
You're so cute. Sometimes I do like this version of you better.
Why is that? Oh God! Somehow that feels worse than. Do you know what? Do you know what Eden is right now?
Oh, she's here and there. I last saw her in the Vale where we have our usual conversations.
Oh God.
You know, she likes kissing me.
Yeah, Eden has questionable taste. Yeah, also, how much lipstick was that? God, it's just like paint on there. I'll try and thanks for the heads up. I'll go find me. And also buy Franklin, I guess.
You know, if you need someone to take care of these goats sometime, I would be happy to volunteer.
I think the goats deserve better. We both know that. I'm gonna go find Eden.
She gives you a little wave and goes over to talk to her boy toy.
Can I talk to myself though? In my head?
You can talk to yourself.
I'll wait though, but
Okay.
I just.
The party goes on otherwise.
I would slink on over to Zeal.
Oh
Okay.
boy, here we go.
This is gonna be so good. This is gonna be good.
Hey, buddy.
Hey there. How's your party going?
It's quite uninteresting, to be honest. It's
No.
too calm.
Yeah, no one's broken out in a fight yet.
Nobody's even that drunk. What's the point of having a party if nobody's gonna get completely plastered?
I just didn't want to be the first one there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Also, just to clarify, most of the Conduit are staying good. The other gangs, they're getting wild for the most part.
That's
Oh, okay.
At least some people having fun.
So, yeah.
I would say Zeal is kind of matching the general level of the party as
Okay.
far as drinking. I won't roll any resistances. If people are starting
No,
to
no,
get...
you don't have to do any other
Yeah.
any rolls. That's just as a general. Do you go bender status?
Mm-hmm. Got it. Good to know. Well, did you want to do something to shake it up?
You know, I was just talking to Warden about this, but I didn't know Thrill and Mara were a thing.
No, I wasn't aware either. I have been a little out of the loop, though.
Yeah, you know, it still doesn't sit well with me, you know?
Yeah? Why is that?
Yeah. I mean, part of me really does want to, like, beat her face in, but I understand that there needs to be a level of civility. toward each other,
Mm-hmm.
you know, for the sake of Charhollow or whatever. But that doesn't mean we can't have a little fun, you know? Just
I
a
don't see
little,
why.
a little prank, maybe, you know?
Oh, that kind of fun.
Yeah, there's nothing. That doesn't start a war, you know? A little prank. It's not gonna start a turf war.
It depends on the prank.
This is true.
What are you thinking?
You know, she just got herself all dressed up and she looks so nice. It would be a shame if she happened to fall into some goat shit. Or, you know, accidentally slip in one of the troughs. Hang out with the goats for the evening. They need some company too. I think Enid has been hosting them for too long. Somebody else needs to take care of the goats.
Interesting.
But I need
Could
a
be
way
fun.
to get her over there, you know? Like, who...
This
How do
isn't-
I...
This is incredibly petty. I just want to make sure that we're aware of this.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
Me
being
too.
petty.
Let's have some fun. Okay. I guess if we can just get her over here, I could probably rig up. Oh, and he starts describing how he could maybe, you know, rig some ropes and hide them in the hay between the goats. And if we can just get her there, you know, we can kind of give a
Make
goat a little
a
spook.
goat shit trap.
A goat
Yeah.
shit trap.
We give one goat a little spook. It runs. The rope tightens. She falls in goat shit. Right.
I like this. Just how do we get her in there? I was thinking maybe like if her and Thrill need some alone time or something, they go to the goats. But I don't know if that's gonna work.
You know, I heard that Thrill is into a lot of weird things. But I don't know if that might be a bit beyond the
Yeah.
pale.
That's fair. Maybe one of her goons or something is in there, and I don't know. I'm trying to think how I can get her in there.
You guys could just basically invite her to talk or say someone needs her in the room, just as basic ideas. And
Yeah.
say Thrill's looking for him.
Oh yeah, are they apart at all? Are they together? This
You guys would do a
This,
cursory glance around the room and notice earlier they went off together a few minutes ago. They might be indulging with each other currently.
Damn. Not in the goat den.
Yeah. How long has the party been going on so far? And
Party's been going on like an hour and change, and they've been away for like 10 minutes.
okay.
They might be done soon. Who knows?
Okay.
Bitch. Bitch.
Maybe we stalk them. Maybe we see.
Follow us around.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And just wait for a moment where she's alone. If they ever do detach from each other.
And then
Yes.
we just get Thrill busy
Yes.
and tell Mara that Thrill wants to meet her at the goats. And as long as
Yes.
Thrill's not there.
You just gotta distract me.
I think this is a good idea.
All right. We'll just
All
wait
right.
till a little later in the night.
Yeah.
They'll separate eventually.
You set up the goat thing. I'll keep an eye out.
I wish I could say this is the first time I've set up a trap with goats, but
I don't want to know.
Momo,
Yeah.
without getting too in the weeds.
Oh, I'm in the weeds.
Yeah, Is this like a one round thing, or are you guys like occupying each other for the evening type of a thing?
Well, you know, there isn't alcohol and drugs in this room, so he can only be occupied for so long.
You have to come up for air eventually.
Eventually. Yeah. You know, I can only hold my breath for about 5 minutes, so
Okay.
then I gotta oh, okay. We don't need to get into this.
After you guys are rigging up the goat trap and planning that thing, eventually Thrill emerges from the room. What would I say? Naked from the waist up and sweaty at some point?
Coming out of the room shirtless? Yeah, I mean, like, honestly.
Okay, let's think about this, Momo.
Wait, how far into the night are we?
About
Again.
an hour and a half when you come out of the room, probably. So you.
It's like
I
no
don't
time
give a
at all.
I don't give a fuck, actually. I'll put on my coat
Okay.
for decency's sake, but he's not wearing anything under the coat.
Oh, so just a coat. Okay.
Well, and pants,
And
obviously.
pants. Okay. Eventually, Thrill would emerge from the room in a coat, looking for
looking.
more booze or drugs to re-up
I need something.
while his girl is resting. So you have a
Yeah.
moment where you can grab him or pull him to the side if you would like.
Yes, I would grab Thrill. Which leaves Zeal to deal with Mara.
Falka said, "I'll deal with the easy
I
one."
get the easy one. Because, you know, she's not going to listen to me. So,
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
So Zeal can deal with it. So I grab, Thrill,
Falka.
I just, do you need a drink? You want to get a drink?
Oh, a drink?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't. Are you partying like that? I assumed you weren't tonight.
I mean, I am on the clock, I guess, but,
I mean,
I don't-
aren't we all?
this is true.
He does this. Unless anybody gets fucked up, I'm not doctoring tonight.
I, just wanted to catch up, I guess.
Oh, of course. I have so much to tell you that you will love to hear.
Yes. I can see that there's been a lot happening.
He will kind of usher you to a very, like, he'll, like, grab, like, a drink from the side, like, two, and just usher you to a very quiet corner. I know what you're thinking.
Do you know what I'm thinking?
Oh, absolutely. I can read your mind.
Well,
And he looks at you very intently. This man is not here. God. Look, I've been... And he lowers his voice incredibly quietly and probably like he's whispering. He's gonna get up in your ear to do this because he does not want anyone else to hear this. I've been fucking this woman for months. Ever since she fucked you up. And eventually, I'm gonna get it back.
eventually.
And he, like, pulls back. Yeah. That's my grand plan.
Are you being truthful, Thrill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not the way I would have gone about it.
I know, but think about the emotional heartbreak.
That is true. That actually is quite painful.
She adores me.
Can I ask, like, how it happened? Did you go there with the intentions, to sleep with her? Or were you like, did you have other plans? Did it just happen? What was the motives here?
Oh, no, I definitely intended to go there and sleep with her.
Okay, so this
for
was your
that
plan.
reason.
This was your plan all along.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to make her fall in love with me. With my dick. Half naked, holding a drink. He looks so fucking crazy right now.
Well, it seems to be going well so far.
It's working, I promise. Oh, it's working, I promise.
Has she said the L word yet.
Oh no.
Well,
I could prompt it though. That's a good point.
yes.
Get her in the throes of passion, get her to say she loves me.
And
Boom.
then break her heart. I mean, how long are you intending to do this? Is this going to be like a couple of months, years? What's your game here?
I don't have years. Please.
Okay.
I can't be banging Mara when I'm running for office.
Banging a criminal. I wouldn't sleep with a criminal while I'm a man of the law. But
At least not that criminal.
not that one. No, I think you're just long enough to let her simmer in it, to enjoy being in love. She has to taste it a little bit, you know.
I think she's tasted it plenty.
No, she's definitely but you know, taste love. Taste love. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yes, of course.
And then I break her heart, and then we would need to kill her. Of course. Well, she's not going to let me get away from her. She's quite violent.
Yeah.
Especially if she did actually fall in love with me. There's no way she'd let me go. Woman walks around with shotguns strapped to her legs. She'd shoot me.
Well, I don't know how I feel about this plan.
Yeah, it's fair.
Again, it's not what I would have chosen, but
Well,
if this is your plan, then so be it.
I mean, you know, if you mess with her, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you know, if she, things get a little muddy, I'm sure it'll all be fine.
As long as she's still fuckable at the end of the day, I don't really care.
Depends on what you're into. We'll see how things go in the evening. I'm glad we talked about this thrill because I was
Oh, did you think I liked her?
I wasn't sure what to think, honestly. I saw you walk in with her.
Oh,
Her
I mean,
arm dangling around yours. Like she's
quite
some shiny toy.
I'm quite convincing, aren't I?
I suppose so.
Well, do what you like with her, but no, I don't love her.
Hopefully it's not one of those stories. I read so many of them where it's like you're an undercover agent and then you end up falling in love with them anyway. So just be careful.
Oh, don't worry.
Are you going to let Thrill in on your plan to cover her in poop?
Okay, Falka will heavily imply that something will happen.
I kind of got
but I'm
that
not gonna.
with the
Yes,
a little bit.
with the money, and I'll just say, just if it gets a little messy tonight, and she'll like keep making these hints,
yeah.
but she's not going to explicitly say what
Okay.
she's planning.
I mean, this conversation has been long enough that, I mean, meanwhile,
in the next
Zeal
five-
has
I was gonna
already
say,
It may already have
I was
happened.
gonna say, meanwhile, Zeal, what are you doing for your part of this?
I am finding Mara. I am.
Mara is lounging, smoking a cigarette in her birthday suit. In
Yeah.
Oh lordy!
There, is she naked, huh? Well, yeah, I
I-
guess I did leave her that way.
I am. Yeah. I'm going to. Well, you know, it's our place, and I don't necessarily know that she's in that state, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do like one of those like knock enter kind of things where you just like, and then just go right in.
She like looks up like,
Mm-hmm.
well, did you do a costume change or something?
Cute.
Ah, here you are. Ah,
Zeal, right?
Thrill. Yes. Yes, you remembered. I am here on behalf of Thrill, though. They were looking for you. Out by the ghost. They said they had something interesting planned. I don't know what that means, but
I
you know,
think we
Thrill.
did plenty of interesting things in here, but all right. I would say you are trying to fool this person. Would you
Sure.
say that is a fair assessment?
Yeah.
I just love the Thrill's looking for you, even though he left you right in this room.
Right for your hands,
Exactly where you are.
Hey,
Don't
maybe-
forget the extra die because we're on our territory
Oh, yeah,
and dressed
so
No, I
up.
love
it's
this.
Not disadvantage. It would just be a 1d to try to get her.
I'll
to-
push myself on this.
Okay.
I love.
Okay.
Yes. Me, I'll push myself for the prank to commit to the bit.
I don't want to fuck this up.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh no!
Snake eyes.
Shit. Mara will kill you.
Some Swords in the Dark system that actually there is a crit failure, but not in this one.
Aw.
Thankfully. That would be fucked. She would look like I'm not so sure about that one, darling. But you're welcome to stay in here until he gets back.
Well, I've got better things to do. But if you want to meet him,
She actually looks offended at you saying that. She's like, she's hot and naked, and you say that, and she's like, damn. But you're like, all right, you have fun now.
yeah, he's still committed to trying to get her to go to,
She
to
is
this
just
rendezvous.
sitting there. Are you just gonna
Yeah.
walk out? Try again another time, or you got something else up your sleeve?
Well, what's gonna happen if Thrill comes back? I mean, the whole thing falls apart right away, right? That's
So what do you say?
that's kind of the reasoning there. He's just gonna say, you know, I would love to spend more time here. However, I do have duties as the host. Maybe another night.
All right. Well, I'll be here. Unless my boy toy forgot how the tap works.
And he's gonna give a little bow as he backs out of the room. And he's gonna look for Thrill to make sure that that he tells.
You don't have to roll anything. You can see that was quick enough. You see Thrill talking to Falka as they're wrapping up their conversation.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna flat out tell it because I don't want the like this lie to come out. I feel like that could be bad. That could be worse. So I'm just gonna squash this right here and be like, all right, look, it didn't work. We failed. You shouldn't have made me do the talking. You should have made me do the distracting.
Distracting.
Shit. Yeah. Look, we were trying to get Mara in a room.
That's easy. Well, if you're me.
Yeah,
Listen, the important thing is that you asked me to tell Mara to meet you by the goats. That's all.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to meet it. You don't have to go to the goats.
I didn't intend to. I fucking
That's
hate
totally on
goats.
you. But if she asks, that is the story. Okay?
I asked her to meet. And why should I do this for you?
You're doing this for the Conduit.
Oh!
Absolutely clear.
You think I'm doing this for the conduit?
You're not doing
No,
this for
I'm
me,
doing
you're
her
this-
for the conduit.
You're doing this on behalf of relations between us and other entities in this city. So,
Oh, that was the point of what I was doing.
look, I lied, and if the lie gets out, it's not good for us.
You owe me a lie then.
Sure. Look, you want me to lie for you? That's fine. I'm on the team, right?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay. But I am terrible at lying. Just to let you know.
Oh, it won't be a lie, don't worry. It's a favor. And he will clap you on the back and take the
Boon
drinks.
for a boon.
And yeah. I want my little boon for holding up your fucking lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll go back.
As Thrill walks over, like, well, thanks for taking that one for me. I should really be the one owing Thrill. Thanks. I'll take it, though.
Well, it was my actions that put Thrill in that
Fair enough.
mess, so I'll take responsibility for it. But we should have maybe planned that out a little better, you know.
I suppose so.
So you're gonna let
Well-
Thrill make an attempt?
Look, if Thrill wants to go through with that, I have my plan. If she goes there, if he gets her to go there, I've got a way to enact the trap.
Okay. I would like Zeal, you are the one that prepared this trap.
Yeah.
To me, this would be either Tinker or Finesse to try to set up this trap. Would you agree?
A little tinker roll.
Yeah, I mean,
Your ratings are the same, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. I would say Tinker is
you could
more
say I was
effective.
fighting with the ropes to get the knots right, and
I
that
don't
it's
think you could
skirmish.
say that. I don't
Oh.
think that you could get
Okay.
the ropes in close combat so that they can't
We'll
easily
do.
escape. You know?
We'll do finesse then.
Okay. Finesse. Yeah. Are you pushing yourself for this too?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, why do you have 3 dice?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should just hit push yourself
Oh.
again. There we go. All right.
I just
now you're
do.
good. Okay. Yeah, you do manage to get the trap all set up, but in doing so, you accidentally get some goat shit on your clothing.
Oh,
So can you
God
just give
damn.
yourself a temporary level 1 harm ruined outfit?
He's stinky.
You're stinky.
Yeah. Oh, stinky Zeal.
Smell like goat.
I don't like that.
Little stinky goat man.
Little stinky Lucian.
I don't like this at all.
Thrill, what are you saying to your fake girlfriend upon getting back to the room?
I'm trying to have a good time. I'm not going to see no fucking goats.
All right,
Meet me at the goats.
we will fade on that.
I will keep up their lie though, if she asks.
Okay. She
I
would
will not
She
help
does not
them,
care.
but I will keep up their lie.
Warden.
Yes.
About 2 hours into the party, you have 3 people walk in that you recognize, but you don't know and weren't expecting.
I recognize them, but I don't know them.
Correct. And I'm just gonna have you roll a fortune roll, or I'm gonna do a fortune.
Well, what about Mandy? Mandy seems
Do
like
I see this?
You would see these same people.
Mhm.
Yes.
Do I recognize them?
Let's just make the fortune higher. But they would definitely approach Warden. But yes, you were around, so you have a chance. Let's see. Yep, you do know them. Give me a second. I'm prepping. You recognize them from the fight you had on the canal. They look like they are members of the Krakens. And they look armed, but not as armed as the other gang members that came in. And the gentleman on the left side, he comes and asks for you and makes his way over to you, Warden, with the other two close in tow, and says, "Excuse me, you're Warden, yes?"
Yes, I'm afraid this is a private party. Who are you?
My name's Echo. This is my associate, Levi and Carmilla. We just want a quick word, and then we'll be on our way.
You have your minute. What can I do for you?
Yeah, we got on the wrong foot the other night.
I'm sorry.
We tried to rob you. It didn't work out.
Oh, you must be the Kraken boys.
Just the Krakens, yes.
The Krakens. Yes, my apologies.
We're going to try something a little different and talk about this rather than just resorting to jumping out of windows and dropping anvils on ships.
I always find that words can be the most powerful weapon, so continue.
Wonderful. The demon that's here at your party, we would like you to stop gathering artifacts for her.
The demon.
He looks over to Carmilla and looks to Levi. Yes. She's very dangerous. We would just like you to stop.
Well, I see nothing but humans here, Echo. But if there is a demon, I will be sure to let them know that something has gone awry.
Carmilla looks. Whatever she promised you, there's strings.
Deals generally do have strings, yes.
Good luck, Echo. Well, I think my minute's up. We'll leave you to your party now.
Echo, I appreciate you stopping by. It's always nice to put a face to a name.
And
Levi, Carmilla and Levi, I bid you farewell.
Like, yeah, just one thing. Is Van around? I just wanted to see him real quick.
Damn it, not while I'm half naked.
Van.
Don't know that guy.
Oh, sorry, Thrill.
Oh. Van, is that his real name?
No.
Oh. I didn't know that was a big secret. My bad.
You motherfucker.
Would you happen to know his last name as well?
Well, now I don't know if I should be giving out information for free.
Well, there might be multiple Vans here. I happen to know a few people by the name of Thrill and obvious, other gangs. It's quite the popular code name.
Well, you guys like a wicked smile. You're a clever
The
one,
only
Warden. I really like you. Well, just tell him I'm looking for him, and maybe I'll show up as an apothecary.
And that was Levi, right?
Yeah, Levi.
Well, Levi, if I find Van, I'll be sure to let him know you're looking for him.
Say my name!
Great. And he gives kind of like a mock salute, and the three of them turn and head out.
I motion over to one of the dregs.
Yo, boss, what you need?
Find Thrill right now.
Yeah, right, boss. I assume Velvet, you would have been listening very closely, just out of.
Oh, I was DMing you, asking if I was overhearing all this.
Oh yes, absolutely. You can be overhearing all this. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
Yep.
public place. I assume you would probably go to Warden immediately after this.
I told you about these strings, didn't I?
Everyone's always warning me about the strings. Yes, of course. I'm no stranger to deals, Velvet.
Oh, I know. But not this sort.
You'd be surprised.
Interesting that these are the ones. Now that I have a face, even better. And names, no less.
And name. Correct.
I know it's supposed to be a party, we're supposed to be having fun, but I think I know what my next project is.
Glad to hear it.
When do you make your big speech, or do you need me to go around schmoozing?
Feel free to go around. By the feel of the party, we have about a half hour to 45 minutes left before everyone's in the best mood possible, before it goes over to the edge and fists potentially start flying.
I will do what I can to prevent that.
I'm always grateful.
As you should be. And she's gonna waltz back off into the party.
Thrill.
Yes.
While you're in the middle of the second round, Cobblestone comes in, like, hey, oh fuck, boss wants to see you
Damn
right now."
you! Motherfucker. This is the worst. I'm literally in this woman.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Or better yet. Cobblestone, did you find them?
Yeah, boss, I found them all right.
I am
Warden will-
immediately.
Warden will
His feet are
walk
light.
walk on in and just sit down.
I will not be naked in front of this man. It is speed of light.
Oh boy.
You
I
were-
may only get my fucking pants on, but
Mara, on the other hand, is immodest as before, and it's just kind of like,
And Warden will look Mara up and down.
damn it. Come on.
I didn't know
Sorry
this was
to-
this kind of a party.
Oh, it's not. I'm here on business, Mara. Please forgive me.
My rate is
Yes.
a coin a night.
Oh, not that kind of business. Business with my associate
I'm
Thrill
just
here.
giving you shit. I'm just giving you shit. Do you need me to get the fuck out of here?
Give me 5 minutes.
She'll gather up and put on Thrill's coat, and then grab a pistol and a knife off of the nightstand, and then head
That's
back
so
out into the
cool.
party.
It's kind of hot, honestly.
Sorry for the cock block. You know that's not usually my forte.
It's fine.
You
Go
have been
ahead.
up here quite some time, though. I thought maybe she could enjoy the rest of the party.
No need. I'm the most exciting thing here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves anyway. Oh, what was his name? Not Echo. Oh, I got
Levi?
it.
Bye.
Yep. Levi stopped by. Asked for you personally, Van.
The corner of his nose scrunches up a little bit at that. Oh. What a dick.
I agree. He came in like he owned the place. Anyway, you did not say that you have known associates in the Krakens.
Thrill? You did not know he was in the Krakens.
He didn't. He sits there for a moment. He's thinking.
Though he did specifically say he was running
He was
A
running a
crew.
gang.
a gang,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
So he's putting it together, and you can probably see that he's putting pieces together. That little shit. Yeah, he tried to get me to work for him too, now that I think about it. Huh. Dick.
What's the extent of this relationship?
We went to school together.
He has less scars, so I guess He's not as skilled as you are?
I wouldn't call it that. His expertise is in things less dangerous. Besides, the scars aren't from my work.
Do we have to worry about him?
Oh, he's brilliant. That being said, we've always had a level of respect for each other. As much as we hate each other. But I wasn't aware he told me he was running a gang. Didn't know it was the Krakens.
Good to know.
So, that must be the gang he's running.
They came to apologize, matter of fact.
I wonder if this has anything to do with our conversation we had last week. Huh.
It most likely does.
Well, it looks like I've made you another alliance then.
I wouldn't put it that far. They didn't come without a threat as well.
My point still stands. They'd still hate you if it wasn't for me.
I think they'd still hate me if it wasn't for the power of coin and the blue coats being able to be paid off.
Sure.
Anyway, I'll leave you to it. You seem like you're in the middle of something.
I was.
I'll send her back in.
Much appreciated. Oh, can I ask you something?
Anytime. What can I answer for you?
Where's Velvet?
Downstairs.
What's she been up to?
Doing velvet things? Why do you look so serious? What's on your mind, kid?
No, just was wondering. That's all. I just haven't seen her. That's all.
You've been up here for almost an hour. Why would you have seen her?
You're right. Why would I have? I'll wave. Not like sarcastically, but like that's enough.
Meanwhile, Velvet, I believe you have
Yes.
you are trying to see someone, yes?
Excuse me, sorry, I had to sneeze. Allergies are killing me. Yes, I wanted to talk to Raven, especially because she seems a lot more hostile than the Ravagers do.
Absolutely she does.
And so I want to ensure that she and her people are having a good time. Maybe have a conversation with one of her lieutenants if I can't get to her. Things like that. And of course, as always, Velvet is dressed to the nines. She's got beautiful red dress on, very intricate, very Eruvian, very revealing. And yeah, she's just smoozing and
You would be
trying
able
to charm
to get
people.
to Raven. She is in one of
excellent.
the rooms on the main floor, and she is partaking in dream smoke with
Ooh.
one of the working boys. They're not entangled, but she's just being flirty with them, trying to relax with some members of her entourage there with them. And she's just kind of kicked back, kind of not bored, but just waiting for the point of all this. Like, she knows that this is some kind of a preamble.
She sees that they are imbibing in dream smoke, which is one of Velvet's favorites, and will join them. But she's not going to imbibe quite yet.
Okay.
Is everybody having a good time? I hope.
Yeah, good party you all throw. I'll have to take
Good, I'm
notes.
glad. You'll have to take notes?
Yeah, you know, our dens aren't nearly this upscale. It's actually pretty impressive.
Oh, thank
I
you.
can't believe I'm saying that.
Thank you very much. You know, A lot of the point of this, I'm not sure how much Warden told you, but it's to bring Charhollow together.
Huh. Well, you should have thought of that a while ago.
Is it not best to let bygones be bygones?
Someone that I've known since I was 5 years old was sliced to ribbons by Falka and Zeal in front of me. I myself limped away in a trail of my own blood. That's a lot of bygones to let go, wouldn't you say?
I mean, the family did just as much damage to us as we did to them, I would say, for the most part.
Oh, you
We
mean
suffered
the-
casualties, we suffered injuries, we suffered reputation issues.
She looks at you. Not enough.
No.
Tell me, you're Velvet, right?
That is correct.
Were you, in favor of going to war or in favor of talking things out?
I would prefer to talk things out, personally.
And why didn't they listen to you back then?
Well, they listen to me now.
Do they?
They do. You see, this could be a very fruitful, mutually beneficial relationship. No more bloodshed needs to be had. No more ill will needs to be had. We could all control Charhollow and live in harmony and keep other gangs from encroaching upon all of our territory, collectively.
You assume we need your help for that.
Don't you?
She shrugs. We've been here a long time. She looks tired, like tired of putting up the face. This is getting annoying. I guess me and the others could let it go if you buy us off. Otherwise, not willing to let go the death of my childhood friend so easily. You can tell that to whichever one of you makes the decisions around here.
Well, you see, I think the important thing to think about is what sort of payment you would like. Do you want mutual business interests?
Coin is fine. Or, you guys have the connection for those good drugs. I even, caught some of your Quicksilver on the street.
It is the best, is it not?
You could always give me the recipe for that, or the person who makes it for you.
That's not going to happen. But if you are looking for a supplier,
Yeah. I'm not here
I
to
can
let
always
you,
source more.
I'm not here to let you fuck me twice.
Well, you have to be reasonable, of course.
Oh.
The recipe for the best
reasonable.
Quicksilver the city has ever seen, that is
I'm-
not going to go anywhere.
You're all lucky to be alive right now. I would say I'm being very reasonable.
I think we are all being very reasonable because you are still breathing.
She looks pretty pissed at that. And she sits
Too
up
soon?
straight. And she reaches for a weapon. I would like you to
No fighting.
consort or sway, probably. as you are trying to calm her down while also trying to state your case.
Oh boy, I love this. Critical success.
Oh my.
Raven, I'm not here for us to push each other around. I would like for all of us to be friends. It can be easy. It can be incredibly easy. And I can be incredibly good to work with.
In the future, you just might want to offer the carrot to the stick one at a time, Velvet. But I suppose your head gets to stay on your shoulders for another day.
So,
Just let me know when the real point of this party is, and I'll be there. Until then, well, and looks around to the degeneracy happening around her. I've got an appointment with fine people you've been so happy to supply for me. So, later then?
later it is.
And we will go to a quick break before we get into the second half, and I believe you guys are going to get down to business. Maybe
Business.
a goat trap at some point also.
The goat trap.
What happens with that. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. Thank you, everyone. See you soon.
It's the little goat.
Oh.
Hi, everyone.
Right, the little goat bleedings are. Yeah.
the
Welcome
little
back,
goat
everyone. A few announcements before we get into the second half of the show. If you enjoy what we're doing, you can always donate, as that goes towards our art fund for all of our shows. We actually almost hit our goal for this season, which is awesome. Thank you all so much for being so generous. When you donate, you also get to help these poor, unfortunate souls out with either downtime, better dice rolls, or removing stress when they really need to push themselves in a vital moment, like if they are trying to activate a goat poop trap. This Friday, I believe, is the season finale, or no, next week is the season
Next
finale
week.
of Grim Domain. So 2 episodes left, and then Icewind Dale Cold Blooded on Sunday, and then in 2 more weeks we will have Tales of Thunder back again. And as always, Twitter is not really the place, though we do still announce everything on Twitter. Really, Discord is the place you want to be if you want to know what's happening with us, because everything will get announced through there, and that's also where we're most active. But Instagram, we also post quite a bit as well. And we are trying to post more on Blue Sky, but obviously Blue Sky's community is still pretty small because it's invite only. But follow us on all the platforms. If
Also,
you want.
one more thing.
Hmm.
Tracy, have we announced next Monday yet?
Oh shit! No, we should.
Tracy,
time.
take it away.
So
She's
having
having
a
a snack.
carrot.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I'm eating a carrot and
before
hummus.
it's Friday, and it's like in 48 hours, you know?
As Frank was saying, the Discord really is one of the best places to get updates like real time, because we did announce it in Discord. But for everybody on stream, this coming Monday, the 9th of October, we are going to be doing our first Warhammer Wrath and Glory, which is the tabletop of Warhammer 40k made by Cubicle 7. We are going to be doing a one-shot run by Stormbeard himself, who is an avid Warhammer fan and lore master. So he is going to be running the game for myself, Bijan, Craig, and a new face to Magitek, John the Wise, who is a big cyberpunk creator, makes a ton of awesome cyberpunk red videos, but is also a huge Warhammer fan also. So I am very excited. I've been getting into Warhammer very much recently. It's like my new flavor of the month. So I am very excited to be playing that. and we're all very excited to be playing it. It's next Monday. We're starting a little bit earlier. I believe we're starting at 5 p.m. Pacific,
Correct.
8 p.m. Eastern. So like an hour earlier than our usual start time. But yeah, we'll
That
hopefully
should
we'll
be
see you
going
there.
on socials soon. Also.
Yes,
if
I
it
actually
hasn't been.
did post it to socials as well.
Okay.
So we announced it this week, but we haven't had a chance to announce it yet on stream. So
Yeah.
that's
Because we don't have a
happening.
Monday stream now. Tuesday
Yeah.
is the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
But yeah,
But
that is
anyway.
happening next week.
Yep.
Next Monday.
Yep.
So we are going to get back into part 2. Before we get down to brass tacks, are you guys going to finally try to trick Mara? Or are you guys just calling that a wash before Warden calls the meeting to order?
Are you what? Calling us pranking her a wash?
I'm totally down. Look,
No. I'm not doing anything else to
I'll
try
make
to
a
get her
trade
to
with
go
you.
over there because that's too obvious. Anything at all of us mentioning her and the trap.
Well,
like,
you all
if
would
she
see
doesn't
she's
go-
just making her way
Yeah.
through the party in Thrill's coat. And
oh,
nothing
she's
else
alone right now.
currently,
That's right.
As Warden
She-
was chewing
Warden's
out
talking
Thrill
to me.
a little bit.
Is she just wearing Thrill's coat?
Yes.
Like, does she have like no shame?
She doesn't seem to have much
Look!
shame.
I think we've
Judgment.
established that Thrill likes women with no shame.
I love a woman who
But,
just
like,
wear my coat through the
Velvet.
fucking party naked.
Would you walk out of a party with just Monty's jacket or just like your partner's jacket?
It would depend on the kind of party, darling.
Well, like this kind of party. I'm sorry. I'm just like
No.
Flabbergasted.
like
Tracy is
this lady's
flabbergasted.
trashy. This lady is like
I think
Like-
that has been established at this point through her various actions, but you can feel free to have a talking
Okay.
to with her as Falka if you want.
Do it. I think it should happen.
I'm about to confront her. I'm about to.
Let's fucking go!
I'm about
This
to.
is what I've been waiting for.
Um,
Okay.
as she walks out, like, well, look who walks out in nothing but a jacket. Truly, you have no shame, do you?
Oh, no. Should I have shame?
I mean, you're the only girl here walking out in just somebody's jacket.
Well,
So,
far, judging from the type of party this is, I say it's only a matter of time.
well, to be the first one to do it, what kind of standards does that give you? You know?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you jealous?
Am I jealous? No. I'm just a little, I don't know. Just a little perplexed by the scene here.
I know it's a lot to take in a woman who can punch with the best of them and take it like the best of them. It's rare in one package.
Aren't you just the perfect little package with a neat little bow on top?
I'm glad you're starting to come around to my way of thinking.
Yes.
I do owe you an apology, though.
Oh. Wow.
I should not have gone so hard on you. I didn't. It was to send a message, But if I had known it would take you so long to recover, I would have held back a little bit more. I don't think you'll forgive me. That's okay. But, now that we're all one big happy family like your boss thinks, we're probably going to be working together. So maybe you don't stab me in the back.
No. I usually am more of a stab in the front kind of person, to be honest. But right, we're one big family now.
Well,
so
I would show you the guns, but I don't want to be accused of being trashy by opening this coat, so
I would prefer you keep it to yourself. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think all of us have seen enough.
she actually
So-
laughs at that.
I guess not thrilled though. He's seen all of it, so.
I think Thrill is drowning in it.
Yeah, hope that's going well for you.
Oh, you know, I thought it was just sex, but he asked me out on a date, so what do I know?
Well, I wish you two all the best, I guess.
Actually, can I do a bit of girl talk here? He's not the type to get attached, is he? You know, I'm not really trying to get super serious or anything.
Oh, you're not? I think it depends if he finds the right girl. Are you the right girl?
I don't know. He seems like kind of the settling down type, doesn't he?
Maybe.
You know, maybe I've been giving him a little bit too much attention, you know?
I don't know. I think you should follow your heart.
Whatever. It's fine. No big deal. Anyway, and she kind of gives you a clap on the shoulder. Good party you guys throw.
I'm glad you're having a good time.
Well, I think your boss is probably done chewing them out, so I'm gonna go get laid again.
Have fun. You know there are other activities at this party, but okay, have fun.
Hey, it's free.
God.
Maybe I have to start charging the fuck.
This.
So he just kind of struts back to the room again. Warden, how are you calling business to order?
I am having the dregs and the hired hands to go around and let everyone know that there will be a statement made in Thrill, how much time you need?
I'm not really in the mood anymore.
Okay, so about 10-15 minutes.
Enough for people to start sobering up a little bit.
Yeah, finish their drinks,
Down.
dust off the dream smoke off their shirt, all that good stuff.
Maybe like wipe down a bit, all that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So the dregs, they start clearing out, setting up chairs. They actually set you up a nice little podium for you to set up on. Essentially not a stage or anything because you guys aren't set up for that, but essentially like lining of chairs for like an impromptu meeting. A lot of the courtesans at Velvet brought in starts getting into like kind of host mode with drinks on platters and other various small, I guess you'd say tapas or hors d'oeuvres, and trying to make this a little bit more serious than just the opulence that was there before.
I do want to say, while all this stuff is getting set up, Velvet will like tell Warden about the conversation with Raven.
Okay. Well, I'd refrain from talking with her the rest of the night.
Yeah, definitely not going to do that. I don't think she wants to hear anything anybody has to say unless we give her all of the things, and that's not happening.
Well, you're probably right. I think
know I
Thrill's
am.
done a good job this evening, though. He's probably softened Mara up a little bit.
We'll see.
We'll see. Thank you for doing that, though.
Not sure how much good it did, but whatever.
Everyone starts eventually congregating and sitting down. The sounds of guns, knives, different blades jingling as people are filing in, and shuffling past people to get within their little cliques. sitting in chairs that are maybe a little bit too small for the type of muscle that people brought here. People manhandling the hors d'oeuvres a little bit too roughly, as there's just like grabbing the caviar off of the plate with their hand, shoveling it in their mouth. But, you know, this isn't the most refined society, but you gather everyone, and everyone seems to be waiting for the real point of this meeting.
Got it, okay. So Warden will go up to the podium. Oh man, I should have... I'm lying. I planned a speech.
Oh my god. Of course you did.
Who would I be if I didn't plan a speech? Would you expect anything less? Anyway, here we go. So Warden will get up to the podium and look over and... Citizens of Charhollow, I am glad to hear and see and smell that everyone has had a good evening. Free of charge, of course. I'd have it no other way. But everyone is probably wondering, Warden, why did you bring us here? The family, now known as the Eternals, we were at war with a few months ago. Bloodshed and death was rampant in the streets of Charhollow, and even Mara, you and the Ravagers, we've had our scuffle more recently than that. But I want to bring something to attention. After our wars, if you want to call them, our scuffles, our heated arguments, whatever they may be, the Conduit has stayed their hand. We did not push into the territory that you had. We did not raise a finger to you or your groups after the transgressions were completed. We held our tongue, we held our sword, and we held our respect. And that is the reason I've brought everyone here today. The word on the street is that we are Strangford's puppets. That I'd be lying to say, yes, we did make a deal with Lord Strangford. And in that deal, we did get a brand new apothecary. I like to think of it as a front, right on his doorstep. While you might think otherwise, let it be known that we intend on making good in our deal and providing healthcare to the citizens of Charhollow whenever it may be.
You hear varying mutters throughout this part of the speech, kind of questions, but then approval when you actually get to the healthcare part.
But let it be known that the Conduit is providing those services, not Lord Strangford. To the Eternals, we spoke earlier, but I did exchange my condolences for the way our immediate meeting went. And I hope that eventually we can let bygones be bygones and we can work together. Sorry, above the table, what do we know what the Eternals does now? Would we have heard anything? Like, are they drug dealers? Are they assassins? Or what kind of crew are they?
If you want, you could flash back to find out that information.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I would say
How many
that's
stress?
a one stressor.
Okay.
How had you found out or tried to research that before?
Let's see. After Raven walked into the party and said, "Oh, we're the Eternals now," and they came in big dick swinging. I would have sent Ash to go gather some information.
Okay. So in that case, just need you to roll command for Ash.
And I'll push myself. Whoop.
Okay. There you go. Yeah. they're mostly still in the same business as the family. They are mostly trafficking drugs, but they have also been doing some kind of fixer-like jobs, making some evidence disappear, holding people for ransom temporarily, muscling people out of a contract, that type of thing.
Got it.
Is what they have
Kind of
been doing.
a little bit of Bravos and Hawkers stuff, a little bit, kind of like that.
A little bit, yeah. They're
Got it. Okay.
being a little bit more savvy in a way, but brutal by the same token.
Got it. For the Eternals, I understand you've been making various deals around Charhollow in the city, and as a deal maker myself, I respect that. Our powers combine. Hell, who knows what we could accomplish, not only in Charhollow, but in the other districts as well. And to the Ravagers, one might think that we would be mortal enemies in your line of work. But ultimately, I think we can work closely together than ever before.
Mara will shout, now in her own clothes. I'm happy to rip off anyone else, Warden. Doesn't necessarily have to be you. You was just
And I'm
more
happy
fun.
to... And Mara, I am happy to buy those materials off of you.
Well, I would say that's just good business sense.
That is good business, Mara. And that brings us to why we are here today, ladies and gentlemen. People of Duskfall, people of Charhollow. I am proposing that our three groups form a sort of coalition of sorts, a Charhollow coalition. We have a sort of truce, and each leader of their gang will have a voice in what matters go down in Charhollow. The issues between the Conduit and the Ravagers, and the Conduit and the Eternals, or even the Ravagers and the Eternals, will come to a vote needing 2/3 vote to make a change. At the end of the day, the Eternals, I know you garnered the respect of your people. We saw it firsthand, and with that, you have my utmost respect. And the Ravagers, I've never seen a crew as tight-knit as yours. From the start, Mara, your goons and gals look at you like queen. And for that, you have my respect.
As they should.
As they should. Now, this isn't a holding a gun to your head deal. I just think for the betterment of Charhollow, its people, and hell, Duskfall, we can make this work. I don't need your answers tonight. I merely wanted to propose it while offering you some of the things that the Conduit can provide to the citizens of Duskfall, and maybe even yourselves. So please, enjoy the rest of the night. I will send ciphers your way later on this week with your answer. If you accept, we can continue negotiations, and if you decline, well, let's hope we can still be allies of convenience when push comes to shove. You're muted, Frank.
Muted.
Thank you. I didn't want to ruin your speech.
That's all right.
You can, I would like you, it seems like definitely consort. I'm saying this is great effect from how you have all set this up, but just want you to roll consort on how effective your words resonate.
Don't forget
with
the
them.
extra. Did he get the extra
Oh
die
yeah,
too?
you get the extra die for your
Chris is
rolls
muted
on
now.
site. So there we
Oh,
go.
I'm muted too, and I'm gonna push myself.
Up to
Ooh.
5.
Come on, look at that.
Let's go.
5 dice. All right, come on, just give me a
let's-
6. Let's go. That's a
Yes,
6.
Let's fucking go.
All right. They all nod, and even Raven, who still most of the time seemed pretty fuming, seems to relent under your persuasion And while she was not chiming in as vocally as Mara, she seems to just kind of be nodding along and considering.
And yeah, he'll step off the podium, go back to enjoying the party, and see where the night takes us.
Mara will stand up and say, I propose a toast to Warden and his leadership and the Conduit for bringing us all together. May this prove to be a fruitful, stable, and long-lasting not only alliance, but friendship. Cheers.
Here, here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And people drink respectively, and says, and now I think every one of us says that's enough business, and I would like to continue getting fucked up, if you will allow it, good sir.
Have a good night.
And they start breaking out the rest of the party.
Velvet's looking for her puppy.
Oh.
Where's he
Oh.
Oh my
reaction.
god.
Oh
Your
my
reaction to
God.
that was so good.
Couldn't.
I want you to know that was genuine excitement. That was Momo excited to get a scene.
Mommy wants me.
I can't wait to make a gif of that. I'm just
No,
letting you know
I'm-
now.
I'm cool.
I'm cool.
I'm cool.
Thrills,
No,
you're not cool. You are not cool.
You're never cool around Velvet. Let's be so
I'm
real.
so cool.
Let's be so real.
That's
Velvet,
why all the ladies like me. It's 'cause I'm so
Velvet
cool.
catches you alone.
Oh yeah, she just slinks up as though materializing from the crowd.
Is my coat back? Where's my coat? Oh, it's fine. It's
You have your coat back.
Yay!
Mara's in her own clothes. You guys
Good.
sorted it all out, got dressed properly.
I feel like I haven't seen you all night.
No, where have you been?
Busy.
Doing
my
work.
Job. Where have you been?
Doing my
Having
job.
fun? Yeah? Excellent. I hope you're having fun.
I'm having infinitely more fun now, though.
Oh?
He nods like, yeah.
I'm gonna take a liberty here, Chris. Warden said you were looking for me? Did you need something?
Well, of course I was looking for you.
Oh? What?
Well, him. Well, you know, why can't I look for you? Aren't we?
You can
He like looks around.
You can look for me. I was just, making sure it wasn't for a special reason.
No, it wasn't any particular reason. I just wanted to party with you.
If you want to party, we can party.
Well,
Warden
you
made
done
his
with your work?
speech. I don't need to negotiate with people anymore unless they want to.
Perfect. So you're free.
I am right now.
Perfect. You will be much more enjoyable than my other date.
Oh yes, I forgot about her.
Yes. Made good progress, I think.
Interesting.
What?
I should probably chat with her at some point, see if I can get a vibe of how she feels about you. For your plan.
Well, yeah, that would be great. She's not really like any other women that I've been with. She's a bit brash, you know?
Brash can be fun.
It is, but not really my thing.
She'll pat your arm and say, well, you need to at least pretend for a little while for
think
your
I'm pretty
plan,
good at
whatever it is.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
How we can talk about it another time, but I am curious about the end goal here.
Revenge for Falka?
Have you thought about the steps, perhaps?
Well, I just need to...
She pats your shoulder. It's okay. I can help you later.
I've thought about it. You think I'm just fuck senseless and don't think about any of this? What do you think I'm thinking about?
Lower your voice through. Let's go get the drink.
I'm being quiet.
She'll hold on to his arm. Let's go get the drink, and she'll like tug him along.
Okay. Okay.
Where are Zeal and Falka? Do we see them out and about, or are they hiding out with the goats? Frank, you're muted.
Yeah, where are they? Are you guys up to your mischief?
Warden would look for Zeal.
I'm trying to clock where everybody is right now.
So, I mean, I feel like, unless Tracy says otherwise, we wouldn't have directly pursued it, but we probably shared a drink, probably
Yeah.
were enjoying the party until Warden approached me.
Yeah. I think we might have missed our mark, especially with that nice speech that Warden just gave. Falka might be feeling a little guilty, so it's like, all right. But we just like have a drink. If if she happens to waltz into the, I'm not gonna stop her, but I'm not gonna actively force it now. So.
Enid, are you hanging out with them or are you somewhere else?
Enid it might look like she's talking to herself for a while, because she's just going,
Ethan, I know you're here. Sorry, not you.
I see.
Ethan. Come on.
but she might bump into them at some point and just,
You can chime in whenever you want unless they go somewhere private. But yeah, Warden, go ahead. You find Falka and Zeal just kind of whispering amongst each other, but also still imbibing.
Hello, you two.
Hello, boss. How's it going? Great speech you had up there.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Do you mind if I borrow him for a second?
Sure thing. I was just thinking about getting another drink. Do you know on anything, Zeal, Warden? I'll go grab for you guys.
I'm good, and you see Zeal pull out a flask from the inside pocket, which he has not been drinking of all night, but now that the toast is over, you see he's popped it open, and he is now drinking out of his personal reserve.
I would love one.
I
Thank
got
you. Thank you, Falka, darling.
And Falka slinks away.
What did you think?
You made your play?
Do you think they bought it?
Everything seems to be working out. I think you've done it. I think you've actually made a move, a real one.
I promised you, brother, that things needed to take time to get to this point, but imagine an army approaching Strangford's residence. There's nothing that could stop us.
With their help, we could dismantle his entire empire. Everything that he's built, that he's worked so hard to achieve, he can watch it burn in front of him before we kill him.
Wouldn't it be glorious? And not only Strangford, but imagine the power that seat wields. Imagine if we were to eventually
You want
supply
that power, brother?
What was that, sorry?
You want that power?
That public? No. No. Not something like Strangford. But imagine if we could... I mean, with Strangford out of the picture, someone's got to supply the Leviathan blood.
And it's not like you don't know your way around a Leviathan.
Maybe we can finally move the next piece into place.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry that you had your doubts about me.
still never really talked about all of it.
I know. I know. Would you like to?
He unscrews the flask again and takes a drink. But he doesn't say anything.
Tomorrow morning, then. Over breakfast.
Sure. But we did it tonight.
We did it. Look through. When you came to me, how long has the Conduit been around? Would you say?
I think canonically we said pre-campaign 6 to 9 months, something like
Okay,
that.
so it's
I
been
guess
about
almost
a year and a
year.
half, 2
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years since we've started our little
Yeah.
endeavor.
Who would have thought when you came to me 2 years ago with a revenge story that we would be here?
I should have trusted you more.
And I shouldn't have been so hard on you.
It's okay. You weren't wrong.
Hmm.
I learned a little bit more about myself. And there are some things that I just can't let go. But that doesn't mean that I have to lose control.
It's a good way to live by. We are ourselves at the end of the day, right? There's no need to pretend we're not. Unless you're in Duskfall, of course, and you have to pretend every day.
But we're doing it for a reason, right? I mean, it's not just revenge. You get that, right?
Of course. It's not just revenge, it's punishment at the end of the day.
We can't become the people she was hunting.
I agree.
We have to be, with all this darkness, with all the dark shit that we have to do, we have to have some amount of light.
We take out the darkness and we become the light, brother.
And Zeal will grab his arm and nod his head. He doesn't have anything else to say.
But anyway, enjoy the rest of the night, and I'm looking forward to breakfast tomorrow.
And Zeal's gonna go off and find somebody who's getting really drunk and try to match them.
You're muted, Frank.
Thank you. Sorry, I keep doing that. Chris, a question. Clarify.
Yes. Yes.
The speech you gave on the podium, you don't have to say how or why, but how much of that or what specifically was a lie?
Oh man, you should have asked me this 20 minutes ago.
I didn't think of it till now.
Yeah, I mean, not much of it. I mean, I don't remember any glaring lies.
Mm-hmm.
Most of it, I mean, a lot. I don't want to even say most of it. 99% of it was true. Like, like, yeah, I mean, I would buy off Mara, you know, the amount of muscle and maybe connections with the citizenry of Charhollow that the Eternals have now. Like, yeah, let's work together and make people better. Yeah, let's provide healthcare for the people of Charhollow. Let's make every other borough or district jealous and want to move to Charhollow, make Charhollow great again. But yeah, yeah, I apologize. I can't remember any glaring lies. I'll have to listen to it again and let you know.
Okay. Second part is also clarifying is does Warden want to be on city council or not? Or unsure?
Am I telling you or am I telling the group?
You can message me, and then I might have to retcon depending on the answer.
No,
because of,
okay,
like,
so
looking into a mirror.
Yes, Warden wants to be on city council, but does not want to be like there are other council members. Like Strangford is
Very public
like,
facing is what you're talking
very,
about.
very public facing. There are other city council members who have the power that just go with the flow.
Yes. Okay.
That's what Warden wants. He does not want to be at Strangford's level where there are riots outside of his mansion.
Got it. Okay. That is fine. Just clarifying.
Yes.
Falka.
Yeet.
As the party is getting raucous, Mara would come up to you again.
Ooh.
Oh, this is exciting.
God.
Say, was my toast too trashy for you?
This girl. Oh.
No, that was just right.
Great. You know, it's such a stereotype, so I'm not gonna say it exactly that we got off on the wrong foot, because, well, I did kind of mean to hurt you, but I also mean, and she's like very drunk saying this, that we can be friends now. So, do you want to be friends, Falka? Or if it's not stab in the back, it's stab in the front? I don't want anyone to get stabbed. We can all get rich together.
Perhaps some sort of gesture of friendship, so I know that you're actually serious.
Well, I know you're not really into thrills kind of friendship, so...
Is that all you know?
No, it's just what's the most fun. But let's think. What does Falka like?
Just, I don't know, something that proves that you actually want to be friends and not going to stab me in the front or back. Also, why are you suddenly being so friendly? Is my question.
It was strictly business, Falka. It wasn't personal.
Have you ever taken anything personally before? Somebody did something that was business and you saw it personally?
Been shot a few times, stabbed a few more. Maybe the first few times I took it personal-like, but, you know, sometimes we just in a little disagreement, that's all. Some people want to keep the drugs they're slinging or the fancy artwork they've got hung up on the wall, and, you know, I disagree. I would rather that be in my place.
Well, to be completely honest, I don't like you.
Oh.
But
shit.
for the sake of the Conduit and for the alliance that's being proposed, I am willing to be friendly.
She's like, I've got just the thing. And she'll like hit me.
I
Come on,
feel
hit
like
me.
this is some sort of bait. You want me to get me in trouble, right?
No,
Warden
no, hey,
sees this, he'll
everyone.
yell at me.
Falka's gonna punch me in the face. And you see a few heads turn. But then they see you hesitate and they start to look away.
God.
You spent time at the fighting pitch, right? I heard that. You like hitting people. Come on, hit me.
Oh God. Okay. God, I want to hit her. Falka will just stare at her for a couple minutes. Falka's actually gonna wait and see if she keeps this up, if like, or if she's just gonna give up after like
After,
saying it a
like-
couple of times.
After like 30 seconds, she's like waiting. And then she's like, hey, Warden, can you let the dog off the leash and let her hit me? I thought she would feel better.
Oh my God.
Well,
You know, she
All right.
doesn't like me, and she likes hitting people. You know, I beat the shit out of her. I figure I could at least get her a free punch, you know? Maybe that would help her get over it.
Falco, Mara's a grown woman. If she wants you to punch her, give her a punch.
Come on, shine her right here.
What a better way to celebrate this coalition than a good, friendly sock to the face.
If you want, we could do boxing instead. I could punch back, but hey, I was gonna let you get a sucker punch out.
Falka is not going to say anything to her, and you know, her goading, and like when she's not expecting, like as she's in the middle of speaking, she's just gonna punch her in the face. Yeah. And I'm gonna.
No rolls required unless. How much are you trying to hurt her, or are you just trying
Fuck
to
that
like?
bitch up, Tracy.
I
Trying
do,
break her jaw.
and I'm trying to aim for, like, I do want to mess her face up a bit, like
Permanent
Right,
damage.
right in the bridge of the nose, blacken
oh,
both eyes, make her nose
give her-
bleed.
maybe
break her
a
nose.
little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
break her nose so she has to put it back in place. Okay. Can I
I'll have
push
to.
myself for this?
I don't want to hit her too hard. I just want to permanently disfigure her. That's all.
Yeah.
All
right.
You can if you want to.
Yeah. You know what? Let's do it. Okay.
Yeah, you break her nose and like punch her right square. She goes down, hits the floor in a heap, drops to her knees, and she kind of laughs. She's like, "Fuck, that hurt. God damn."
You asked for it. You knew what you were asking for.
You are a hell of a fighter. Fuck, no wonder Warden hired you. And she looks up and there's just blood dripping. Oof, party over for me. Wow, that was a mistake. Tell Thrill I'll see him at home. No more
You know,
for me.
he can probably look at that for you.
That's a good point. I forget the fact that he's a trained professional sometimes.
Thanks.
You can use those hands for something else for once in a while.
Oh, my hands
see.
are healing.
Oh, he is busy right now, I would say.
I'm busy.
Oh.
Don't
Yeah.
bother me.
And Mara will gather not all of the Ravagers, but some of them, and she will limp out.
Warden will look over at Falco and give her a wink.
Falco will smile at this, and Yeah, she'll just take. She'll actually down the rest of her whiskey that she has after punching her in the face.
Well done. Does anyone have anything else they would like to do at the party before we wrap the party?
Warden wants to find Enid.
Okay.
He's been quiet.
Yeah.
Cena's trying to talk to Enid, I guess.
Sus.
At some point, you would be able to, at the risk of telling you to RP with yourself in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
What conversation would Enid have with Edin?
Oh.
Hey, I know you're here, and could you just give me like 2 minutes?
If it will stop you from interrupting my time at the party every 5 seconds, then yes. Just, what is it?
Look,
This is the weirdest.
You're doing great.
You're doing
I
great.
love this so much.
look, did you talk to Mari about, what did you talk to? Mari talked to me, and she told me she talked to you. And I'm trying to figure out what's what. Then she kissed me, and it was wrong, and you have terrible taste, but that's besides the point. Look, can we just have a moment to not try to kill each other?
Okay. That's interesting. What did she tell you?
Something about how I should talk to you, and she's in love with Warden, and they're gonna go off, and they've together happily for a really long time. I don't know what that means, but I don't really see her as the retiring type. And I don't know why she suggested.
Okay. Okay. I was hoping this wouldn't happen. But she's playing games. Look, Enid. Normally you look like a scruffy, disgusting dog running through the alleys. You look somewhat presentable today, so I think I can take you seriously, but I think we need to reach some kind of temporary truce. I tried to make a deal with Mari.
Okay. I mean, I know you're not like a nice person or whatever, but what's so special about that?
No. Look, do you know what Warden and Falka do in their free time with Mari?
Do they do like, is this like another sex thing? Or like a, I don't know, like
No, please stop what you're thinking. I don't want to know what you were thinking. Even for me, Warden went too far. Do you really know who Warden is?
the boss? Yeah, the boss is... What's too far for you?
Killing innocent people by slitting their throats and maybe doing what else to their bodies, I don't even know. To gain some kind of... I don't know what their deal is, but it's not right. I think... Look. I don't want to say this, but we might need to merge or something. But I would be the dominant one in the relationship. Do you understand?
Okay, hold up. You would merge with me, even though the boss couldn't have done anything that bad. You're just messing with my mind, and you want to take over my body. I know what you're into. You sick freak.
I'm tiring myself out. No, Oh, look. I think we need some kind of truce. And think about it. But I don't think you should trust people in the Conduit right now.
I know that you're a backstabber, and why would I ever trust you? Why would I ever? You're just trying to get in my mind, and Mari's trying to get in my mind by telling me to talk to you. And
look, I despise you. If anything, if I could kill you, I would kill you on the spot. But I can't do that because then I would die. So we're stuck with each other. So consider my offer. You'd still be somewhat present in the arrangement, but I would be the dominant one. And I think that's a fair deal for you.
right, okay, different terms. I'll think on it, but I get to be the dominant one, and you can take a back seat for once, okay?
Enjoy the party. You are insufferable, but you look somewhat presentable tonight, and I will let you have this night. All right.
Okay, just... Could you get out of my mind already? I need to think.
You get out of mine, but we're stuck together, so okay. If there's some way that like they could somehow, and like Edin and the ghost field angrily walks away, and then Enid and the real world angrily walks away.
You lose mental track of Edin, and she is temporarily out of your head. Wanders somewhere else in the ghost field.
That slimy bitch, I know she's trying to fuck with me.
And Warden walks up to you right then.
Enid.
Sorry, boss, I got a headache. What's up?
Are you alright?
I just feel a bit like split in two. I'm fine. What's up, boss?
Edin issues again, I presume.
Why'd you ask?
Because generally when you get a headache and you use the words, I feel like I'm being split into two, it generally means, well, don't you have split personalities or something? I'm not really up to speed on how it works.
No, I mean, Edin is kind of me, but she's not me. She's got... It's hard to explain.
It's quite alright. You don't need to explain it.
Right, but,
I just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm okay, but I just, but why do you ask?
I know parties aren't really your thing, but I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Boss, about the speech. You're like family to me, and I just, there's nothing bad going on, right?
With the speech.
I just mean, what, just any change in plans or anything else did you mean what you said?
Every bit of it.
You just wanna fix Dustfall, right? That's it.
Absolutely.
Right. Of course.
And where to start but Charhollow, the place we know and we love.
Hey boss, about Maury.
Yes.
Anything I should know?
What would you like to know?
How do you spend your free time?
Well, we usually meet at the Vale twice a week and have dinner. Then we go to one of the nicest hotels in Charter Hall and we sleep with each other.
Would you say you... Oh god, sorry, Timmy. Would you say you enjoyed the flesh in more ways than one? Maybe.
Do I enjoy the flesh in more ways than one? If this is about her being a demon, no, I do not enjoy her demon form or anything like that. That was actually quite scary, but
Right. So no other activities. Also, you're not into weird stuff with Falka, are you? Never mind. So nothing else besides that. That's it.
Enid, you know you can speak clearly with me, right?
Are you going to retire somewhere in Duskfall? With Mari?
No, Enid, no. Do you see me retiring anytime soon?
No.
Yeah, I mean, look, Mari might be quite the adversary, and yes, we did go gather some relics from the Lost District by her design and delivered them to her. Yes, I believe Edin was there during that deal. But ultimately, a job is a job, and we get paid either way.
Alright. Now so you just gathered some artifacts, you handed them off, and nothing else happened?
I mean, we did have a little bit of a get together in the basement,
What's the...
but it,
is that another sex thing?
you said you didn't want to hear about that, so.
No, I'd like to know.
Oh, you'd like to know now?
Oh, yeah, as long as it's not like something like,
I mean, Falka was there and Mari was there.
Alright. So what happened? And
We did a little bit of a ritual with Mari.
what kind of ritual?
It involved some people.
Is this an orgy thing? Because I don't want to know.
It did turn into an orgy, yes.
So it was just an orgy, that's it?
A little bit of blood magic.
What does that mean?
I wish I knew. You're the Whisper.
Do I know that? I guess I mean I would know that. I've choose my own.
Yeah, you would know. Man, roll a tune.
Yeah.
Know what your knowledge is to the extent.
Do I get advantage because I'm at the party, or do I get any?
Oh no,
extra
that's
dice?
for specifically for consort or sway.
Okay. Okay.
Quite a bit. It can involve self-harm. It could involve draining some amount of someone else's blood. It could involve ritual sacrifice. It could anything that involves using blood to fuel magic.
Okay. Boss, when you say blood magic, what did that involve exactly?
Bloodletting and touching a stone.
Whose blood, though?
Other people's.
Like, consensually?
I'm not really sure. You're very inquisitive tonight, Edin.
No, it's just the party, lots of drinking, lots of ghosts. So I just,
I mean, Edin was there.
yeah. Does she participate?
No, she left.
She left.
She did.
And you don't know if the people's blood, if they allowed it or not.
I mean, it didn't seem like they willingly gave it, no.
It didn't seem like. That sounds a bit questionable, boss. Not that I'm questioning you.
You can question me. I'd rather you did.
What
Is
did
that
you do?
is that not a part of a job when you can question the people above you?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I just
Let me
Well,
ask you something,
right.
Enid.
Yeah, of course, boss.
If you did Enid tell us about her family? I don't want to go above the table.
I think so. Did you?
Not the
no, you told.
Not the
some-
specifics.
Got
you
it.
told
You told us that Bowmore was a ghost and all that stuff. Did you say that Bowmore told you that the Dimmers have your parents by chance?
I don't know if you told that to anyone.
Anyway, I can fix it.
I might have. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, if you did, just we can combine them. Enid, imagine there is one thing you want more. The biggest thing you can ask for, right? Anything you want. And someone is able to provide that thing. What would that thing be to you?
My parents, I guess.
Your parents. Are they deceased or?
It's complicated.
It's complicated. Okay.
Uh,
Now, if there was a way to bring your parents back, what would you give for that?
oh, well, I mean,
What would you pay to give your parents back, Enid?
almost anything, I guess. What? Are you saying, boss? Do you have something like that?
I do. And being with Mari and doing a little bit of blood magic will reward that to me, just like you getting your parents back.
What is a little bit of blood magic, though? Bob?
He wants specifics.
Yeah, yes.
I slit someone's throat above a bowl, Enid.
Oh. Okay.
And dipped my hand in their blood and touched a
Okay.
glowing stone.
And what did that do?
That's a good question. I don't really remember the rest of the night.
Oh, okay, so that's details coming out. So, thank you for telling me. Well, so are there consequences to this? Maybe.
Enid, there's consequences to everything we do. Were you not with Falka and Zeal on the bridge throwing electroplasmic grenades at innocent people?
I regret that. I still feel guilty about that.
But you did it. And what were the consequences of it?
I don't know.
Let me ask you this. Who took the fall for the Conduit when that came to fruition?
I know you did, boss. I know you do everything for us. I'm sorry.
No, there's no need to apologize. There are some things we all do in life that we're going to regret, and some things that we will do and get what we want from it, but make it known that at no point would I put any of your lives in danger.
I'm sorry, I guess, boss. I know that. I know you've done so much for us.
No, you have the right to ask, Enid.
I'm sure whatever you're doing is for us. I'm gonna go find Zeal and Falka, but thanks, boss. I guess.
I'd like if you kept what we talked about between us, Enid. And maybe I can help you with your parent problem.
How'd you
Anything
do?
you need. What do you need?
What do you mean you'd help me with my parent problem?
You said anything, your parents, it's difficult. I assume, knowing you, Enid, you have a way to bring them back.
It's time consuming.
Well, Enid, you know me, I have nothing but time. And money.
True.
What do you need?
You'd bring back my parents for me.
If that is what you wanted, Enid, then I would bring back your parents.
Okay. I'll just take to think on it. But thanks, boss. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I asked so many questions.
No, Enid,
I
if
wanted to, yeah.
I am always an open door for you, Enid. Please remember that.
I'll remember that. Thanks, boss. Okay.
Before we close on that scene, first of all, Hannah,
Ew,
Academy Award, and to both of you, how would Edin
Amazing.
feel about that conversation? You don't need to role play her. I'm just asking, what is Edin's feeling?
She is panicked because she needs to figure out how to convince Enid in time.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Give yourself a gambit, Hannah. A die you can use on anything whenever you want.
Oh,
As you
'cause
deserve.
That was incredible.
I'm so confused by myself. It's hard to keep track of. Thank you. Okay.
The last thing I would do, we can either call it, or I would love if Warden and Zeal could have their conversation as the last thing before we close out for the night. Oh, okay, go ahead, Mandy.
Oh, I don't know. Momo, did you want to do the thing?
Well, I would rather them have their breakfast thing.
Okay.
Well, we can. I was planning breakfast for.
Yeah. I don't think
We don't
do
have
it
we don't
later.
we don't have to have a conversation right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Momo, Mandy, you guys thrill Velvet?
Oh, I just wanted to flirt a little bit. But if we're going, we don't have to end on flirting, you know.
Yeah, we don't have.
We can flirt in our free time.
Well, you can flirt tomorrow. All right, we are gonna call it there, everyone, and I'm gonna resolve the score off camera because we don't need to stay for that. Thank you, everyone. We will be back with episode 7 next week. Remember, Grim Domains Friday, Quicewindale Cold-Blooded on Sunday, and our Warhammer game on next Monday. Chris, I believe this is your gonna be first time GMing on the
Yes.
channel, right?
And first time GMing Wrath and Glory. So it's going to be a very interesting combination of GMing live and GMing a game that no one has played on this channel.
Awesome. Tune in for that, and we will be back again next week. Thank you, everyone. You're all wonderful. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye. Join Discord.
So.
All through the night they scrap and fight by boiling and blood spilt. They pull the strings, cut heads off kings in this gang that they built. Fight with shadows, hearts all pound. Oh, what they want is what they get. Once they got their sights set, they never quit. It's the rise of the conduit. It's the rise of the conduit.